Good evening, football fans, and welcome to PCTV's coverage of Portage Central boys football on the Portage Central YouTube channel. Today is Portage Central Mustangs homecoming game, and they take on the Mattawan Wildcats. I'm Marshall Neumann here with Nolan Rozankovich, and we'll be covering the action this evening. Nolan, before we start, give us a quick rundown here.
Hello, fans. This evening, the student section's going crazy. It's going to be a loud game. Obviously, homecoming, the rivalry, Mattawan, Portage Central. The Mustangs come into this one with a 4-0 record, and they're leading their opponents this season 198-0, and they look to keep going with this one with a calm win over Mattawan. And at their last week, they had a big win over Battle Creek Central, 55-0 in their house. And the Mustangs are on fire right now, currently second in the state for Division II to many sources, and a couple of them at number 1. The Wildcats coming off their first win last week over Lloyd Norris in a closely contested game, and they hope to continue that this week and maybe get a winning streak with a big upset win over the Mustangs.
I agree, and this is a big game for the Mustangs. They could prove something here, prove that they are something.
Yeah. You know, in conference, SMAC football can get dirty, so the Mustangs just need to power through here and establish the run and win the game. For the Wildcats, I think it's going to be all about stopping the run, doing anything they can. No one's been able to stop that Portage Central run game yet. Forest Hill Central, East Lansing, Lakeshore all fell to the Mustangs' run game. So we'll see if Mattawan's able to make a mark there, and we'll see if maybe they can get the offense going.
I agree. Noah Klein kicking off.
Yeah, he's got a boot on him, man.
He does have a boot.
One of those guys you can throw anywhere, and he'll make a difference. Any sport, any position. Great athlete.
That is a great kick. Ooh, and
a little bit of a miscommunication there.
Blake Mahorny with the return to about the 25-yard line.
Solid return there for Mattawan after interesting start. A little miscommunication there.
Miscommunication there.
Wonder if that maybe plays into it. Maybe Mattawan's looking for some chaos here.
And, you know, maybe they're a little scared of the Mustangs here.
Yeah,
but let's see if they can push through.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of athletes on this Mustang defense. You look at a guy like Ben Coleman, 4 interceptions last week against the Battle Creek Central Bearcats. Huge performance from him. And also you got the UCF commit, Charlie Gillick, manning the middle at linebacker.
You can never complain with a guy like that.
Yeah.
Nolan Jominy with the snap. And he takes it for about 3 yards.
Swarmed up there.
That was Will Peterson on the run there.
Yeah, we'll see if the Wildcats maybe try to get aggressive early here, or if they're trying to see if they can establish the run game. That would be big if they could get a couple first downs in this first drive, which has been really tough against this Mustang defense.
In the option, Jominy keeps it there, and he is
smothered.
Smothered by Luke Ludwig with the tackle.
Luke Ludwig had a great year last year, impressed a lot of people, and he looks, as we move deeper and deeper into conference play, into some tougher matchups, maybe he'll be able to make a bigger difference this season.
And the crowd is going crazy here.
Yeah. Mo Bamba on the speakers. This reminds me a lot of that Penn State whiteout atmosphere. Mustangs with the stripe out going today in the student section.
Jominy with the snap, and he keeps it rolling out. And he throws it deep.
Oh!
And it is not caught. That is great defense by Colin Steele there.
And that was Nick DeYoung there. Great, I mean, good route. He had some separation, just solid pass breakup, and wasn't able to come down with it. But Mattawan overall, I'd say, you can't be too upset about that play. I mean, it's a 3 and out, but, I mean, yeah, but you can't expect much against this stifling Mustang defense.
You have to try something. So.
Yeah. Interesting to see him air it out early.
Nolan Bloomquist looking to return this one. Kai Jansen with the kick. Nolan taking it to just about half field, and he is clobbered in the middle. He
broke a couple solid returns last week against Battle Creek Central, and I mean, he had some space there, but I think we could see him break a couple more today.
I agree, and not only last week, but also against Forest Hill Central, where he took one to the house.
That was a big play. That was a something that really shifted the momentum of that game and put the Mustangs strongly in the driver's seat.
Let's see what the Mustang offense can do here, led by Rylan McNally.
Mustangs in the all-blue uniforms this week for homecoming.
Off to Nolan Bloomquist for about 1 or 2 yards.
Good stop there by the Wildcats. If they can keep that up, that'll be big. Obviously, the Mustangs got a bunch of guys throwing their running back. You look at Wendell Tomes, Nolan Bloomquist like we saw there, and obviously the great Cam Noe.
You can't forget about him.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at him.
Yeah. I mean, just a great athlete, great kid off the field too. He's a beast. Every sport. Took his talents to the wiffle ball field this spring, and he really impressed a lot of people out there.
He sure did.
Lined up in the backfield now.
McNally with the snap to Noe.
And I mean, the Wildcats swarmed that a little bit there, but Cam Noe's able to fall forward with 6 or 7 yards there.
What's going to be big for the Mustangs today is if their O-line can stay strong. I mean, they have Jack Howard in there.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do.
Yeah,
He's a great player. He's great mind, great kid, great everything.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely up for the opportunity. He's very blessed to be out there. And wow. Good stop there by the Wildcats. They brought some pressure and were able to find that was Cam Noe.
And you don't see that often against this Mustang offense.
He's a hard guy to bring down. And Coach Enders is going to lead the offense on the field here.
I mean, can you blame him here?
I mean, 4th and 1. I mean, there's some strong guys in that O-line into that running back room.
Shove it down their throat.
Yeah, and we'll see. Maybe we'll see a sneak here. Maybe we'll just hand it off to Cam Noe, the great power back, that great size.
Does go to Noe, and it looks like he.
Oh, ball's loose. And the Wildcats are saying they got it. And there's no debate on that one. The Mustangs defense is coming on the field.
Well, that is definitely not what everyone on this Portage Central side expected, but the Mattawan visitor side is erupting right now.
That's a big stop for the Wildcats. Uncharacteristic start there for Portage Central. Slow to pick up some yards, fumble it. Uncharacteristic play from Cam Noe as well. That could be a big momentum shifter in this game.
It sure can, but you know, the offensive line and Cam Noe are getting together right now, as you can see on the sideline, and it looks like they're going to get through it. They're all there for each other.
Yeah. That's a play you just got to shake off. I mean, everyone knows who Cam Noe is as a player. I mean, you don't really you just got to shake that one off.
Jomny rolling out, and
Jillick
just kills it.
Beautiful play there from Jillick to stuff that one in the right spot at the right time. Lays down a big hit.
If I was out there, I would not want to get hit by
I mean,
Jillick.
Even though he's in the middle, defense is going to do whatever they can to run the ball away from him. Obviously, he's going to stand out athletically from a lot of these guys. He's a D1 talent. There's not a lot of guys on the field that can say that.
Not even just a D1, but a Power 5 D1 talent.
Headed to UCF as of right now this fall, or next fall. Apologies. Loaded backfield here for the Wildcats.
Jomny hands it off to what looks like Will Peterson again. He does not get very many yards there.
And it looked like Luke Ludwig was in on that one. He's made a couple plays early in this one.
And I've heard that he's also gotten some Division I looks this year.
Yeah, that would be big for him. He's a multi-sport athlete. Great on the ice, great hockey player. But I would say at the next level, he's got some more potential in football for sure.
I agree.
And I think it'll be big for the Mustangs next year with all the talent they're losing. So getting him reps right now and big plays will be huge.
Peterson in the backfield. He gets the ball, and he gets tripped up by Joseph Gaiman with the huge tackle there.
Yeah, great to see Joe make a play. He's a great locker room guy. He's a gritty player. He gets down and dirty. He makes a lot of the plays that not a lot of people are willing to make.
I agree, and honestly, I would love to have him on my team.
Yeah. I mean, Everything about him. That's the guy you want on your team. He's going to make the right plays.
Kai Jensen punting this one. Back to Nolan Bloomquist. And he leaves it, and it goes out of bounds around the 24-yard line.
And that's a solid punt from John with special teams. You'll take what you can get, and that's a beautiful punt there.
And he is also a multi-sport athlete as he plays soccer as well.
Yeah, the Mattawan soccer team unfortunately took a tough loss to the Mustangs the other week. But they'll see if they can get another shot at him in the SMAC tournament. Maybe Jensen's looking for maybe a brace there. That'd be a big moment.
Hand it off to Cam Noe for about 3 yards, 4 yards.
And I'm getting word that the Wildcats unfortunately did not qualify for the SMAC tournament in soccer. Sorry to all those at home.
But, you know, they could go on a
Second and 6 here for the Mustangs.
They could go on a run in districts.
Yeah, for sure.
Hit it off. Oh, Rylan McNally keeps it.
Wow.
And wow, what
that
a
one
play
fooled
by
me.
Rylan McNally.
And Freeland and Enders there getting a little bit creative. The read option there. Test. I can't hear it. Can you hear me?
Nope.
Okay.
Got to turn it a little louder. Wendell Tomes with the big carry there.
Yeah. Tomes, he's a big play guy. He's made a lot of big plays this season.
And sorry for the technical difficulties there.
Power went out up here in the booth, mysteriously. Hopefully it's not a bad omen for this game to come.
Who is that? That is Cam Noe in the backfield. He's looking extra big
Yeah.
right now. But it goes to Wendell Tomes again.
Wow. They're getting creative here early on. The runs up the middle weren't working early there for the Mustangs, so taking to the outside here, that's working a little bit this drive.
And as I just heard in my right ear, a Wildcat team member just complained about a call there.
And they'd be looking for a hold. Obviously, in those outside runs, it's tough to call.
He wanted a block in the back. I just didn't see it there.
Yeah. I didn't see much there. I like how the refs are letting the guys play early on here, keeping the game moving. McNally drops back.
Oh, and he launches it. Oh, right off the fingertips of Jacob Bennis.
Yeah, Bennis is just a step off there. He's more of a wear and tear big receiver there, so just need another step.
Couldn't quite get there.
Yeah.
It was a great throw by Rylan McNally, though.
Yeah. I mean, the Mustangs were sending pressure, sending safeties down there as Bennis had no one around him. pitch and catch just off the target. And Bennis is out wide again. We'll see if they go back to him.
3rd and 3 here. And to Wendell
Creative
Tomes.
handoff.
And that is another first down for the Mustangs as Wendell Tomes goes down at the 44-yard line.
And that was the junior Jacob Shar that just was plowed over by Tomes there to get that extra pickup, get the first down. That was a big play there from Tomes. He's been an impressive player this season. He's had some big runs, some big plays, and he Mustangs used a couple of those today. And that's 9 guys lined up on the O-line here.
McNally under snap, gives it to Noe.
Sorry, 8.
And gets about 2 yards there.
Yeah, just playing big body football now. They were breaking it to the outside earlier. And now they're hoping to just wear them down.
Yep. And there's only 2 minutes left in the first quarter. This has been a decently long drive by the Mustangs.
Yeah. This game is flying by. Both teams very run heavy. I believe we've seen 2 pass attempts so far. Nearly big plays, too.
Bennis goes back out wide, and Riley McNally under snap, or under center. Pitches it to Bloomquist. Bloomquist goes.
And there's a flag.
I think it's going to get called back.
Yeah. Bloomquist really frustrated there. That was a beautiful play design.
Those are the type of plays that Bloomquist makes out there.
Yeah.
Seems to be like every game.
Yeah. And those plays that gets called back, you know, I know the Mustangs are heavily favored in this one, but we could look back at that in maybe an hour or two and a couple quarters, and that could be a big one.
Yep, exactly. And it's not fun getting called back like that on a touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah. And this hasn't been the fast start the Mustangs have gotten, and they're looking for today. 0-0 still, the Wildcats.
It will be 2nd down for the Mustangs, 2nd and 18.
Yeah, they got to move back big there. And we'll see if Coach Freeland and Coach Enders want to get aggressive here.
Out to Tomes again. And that is a tackle by number 5, Nick DeYoung.
Yeah, Nick DeYoung on that outside. It looks like they're targeting that left side a little bit with these tosses. Interested to see if they'll keep that up. That one back out to the line of scrimmage here. And is this 4-down territory here?
I think it is. I mean, the Mustangs have proved that they can stop the Wildcats. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen them kick many from this range. They've been going for 2 a lot this year. Obviously lost the great Sean Myers last year. He had that huge leg on him.
And caught by Charlie Gillick, and he's fighting for more yards.
And Wendell Tomes is wide open on the outside, but Curley just shows he trusts his guy, Charlie Gillick, right over the middle. And solid pitch and catch there from the Mustangs. And Gillick on the drag there, the tight end, and then from the backfield, Tomes on the wheel route. He was wide open.
It's 4th and 1 here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, no doubt about this one.
To Noe they go, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, solid blocks there, but that was a good tackle. Didn't quite catch who it was from the Wildcats, but great tackle to take Noe down because he had some room there. And we'll see if the Mustangs take it to the end of the quarter here. And all these runs, you got to hope you got to think the Mustangs start wearing down this Mattawan defense, run after run after run. We've seen a lot of Cam Noe early on, the big, powerful back. We'll see if maybe we see more Bloomquist as the second quarter rolls on.
I agree, and that is it for the first quarter as the Mustangs are tied with the Wildcats 0-0. And Nolan Bloomquist is gone in the end zone.
Yeah, first play of the second quarter. We weren't even ready for that one. Mustangs got out there quick, and Bloomquist just punches it right through for a touchdown. That's a big play, especially after you got that one called back.
It is loud here at Mustang Field. Let's see if they go. They are going for two here.
And early on in games is what they've been doing. They've only really been kicking it when the game's way out of the balance. That's 3 backs in the backfield there. Ludwig, Noe, and Bloomquist.
From the 3 to Bloomquist, and he
punched it right in. That's easy. Easy stuff there.
That is a great play call and great execution by the Mustangs.
Like the blocks there from Ludwig and Noe were beautiful. And then, I mean, just the push that O-line got. I mean, I could have ran that thing in there.
The Mustangs now lead 8-0 with 11:53 left in the second quarter.
Good for Bloomquist there after to get that touchdown after getting it called back. He's having a big year.
And great blocking there by the O-line, too.
Yeah. For sure. And that Mustang special teams unit coming back out. The Wildcats got it to about the 30 last time.
The Wildcats have kept it close, though, so we'll see if they can keep it close and maybe get some points on the board.
I mean, you could see on the sideline, the Mattawan coaching staff was definitely happy with that first quarter performance, but rough start to the second quarter for them.
Yep. It is Ethan Saunders in the way back for the Wildcats looking to return this one. We'll see if Blake Mahorny gets it.
And the big fella, Noah Klein, here to boot it off.
GVSU commit. He's a man of many talents. Boom. Oh, not his best kick there, but.
Out to the 30.
Gets tackled around the 34-yard line. Jacob Bennis with the tackle there.
But Bennis, he's made an impact on this one. He's gotten involved in a couple plays. Obviously hasn't pulled one in yet, but good to see the senior. He's worked really hard throughout his 4 years of high school for this role, and it's paying off here. He's getting a lot of snaps today.
He's a great team player.
Yeah. Yeah, all around. You never hear anything negative about him. It's all good words from the coaching staff and his teammates. And 3 wide here for the Wildcats.
We haven't seen this much yet today. Nolan Jominy under center, and he just goes for a QB sneak on first down.
That's an interesting play call.
You don't see that very often.
And maybe trying to get some forward movement early on. They did get a decent gain for a sneak-type play. Pick up about 3 there.
Grant Henry with the tackle on that play.
Yeah. Good to see him getting some reps here. He's in these big blowouts, you get to have guys prove themselves, and he's proven himself. He's had a couple big performances in these blowout wins.
Jominy snaps it and gets it out wide, but that is just not the right read. And the
interesting
Mustangs
decision to pitch it there.
all over there.
But Mustangs were all over him. He's lucky to not have fumbled that, and I'd say lucky the Wildcats still had the ball. That was an interesting decision to pitch that there.
That was about a 3-yard loss there from Will Peterson, but he just got set up there.
Yeah, and that's a testament to that Mustang linebacker room. I mean, they've made a lot of big plays already today, but I mean, great athletes all around in that linebacker room. And third down, they've a new tradition here for the Mustangs, perhaps, playing Mo Bamba on every big third down. Jominy trying to get him to jump. Good discipline here from the Mustangs.
And the Wildcats will have to take a timeout.
Man, talking about this Portage Central student section and the music playing, this year's been a different type of tradition on third down. They've made a big emphasis. Last year was just make noise on third down, get loud. Now we have the third down signs. the music blaring. Very interesting to see early on.
I like it a lot, and it might have worked on that play. Maybe the Wildcats got a little confused there, didn't know what to do from the noise.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. They were just trying to get them to jump there, and that would have made it a 3rd and 4. So interesting to see if that plays an effect the crowd today. You don't really see that too often in high school football, but
no, you do not.
Yeah, the Mustang student section is definitely showing out today.
10-17 left in the second quarter. It is 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this is where the Mustangs usually start to build one of those big leads that they've been picking up early this season. As that run game, through the physical style of play that the Mustangs have, starts wearing down on teams, especially SMAC opponents.
Let's see if the Wildcats try to get something going here. Maybe a pass play. Nolan Jomny snaps it, and they do go for a pass. He rolls out to the right, and that is
nearly picked off.
Nearly picked off, and great pressure there from Luke Ludwig.
Yeah, a little bit of a conservative approach there from the Mustangs. Only sent 4 or 5 in the box. Had a lot of safeties.
Seemed like the Mustangs were ready for that pass.
And looks like that was a flag on Mattawan. Yeah.
It is declined by the Mustangs, and it will be 4th and 9, and they will be punting it back to Nolan Bloomquist.
That's a big 3 and out there for the Mustangs to force that.
Right after a great run play there, great long drive to the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Into the second quarter and first play of the second quarter touchdown.
Yeah, we'll see if that defense comes out maybe a little tired after that long-winded drive the Mustangs just put out.
Jensen with the punt. Another solid punt, fair catch by Bloomquist.
Yeah, Bloomquist has been really impressive as a punt returner, making the right plays, calls a fair catch there. But he's made a big impact on special teams.
And that's where the Mustangs can take advantage. They can take advantage of the special teams plays and even score off of it, put them in a better position to score.
Especially when you get into those playoffs. Some teams, like we said earlier, some teams don't really have those great special teams units, and if you get a guy like Bloomquist hot in that punt return game, that could be a difference maker. Nally under center again.
Rolls out and pitches it to Bloomquist. And there he goes again for a first down.
Yeah, Bloomquist putting up some numbers today. And once again, they go in motion, and they've been taking it to the outside a lot. A couple keepers for McNally. It's really interesting to see from Coach Enders and Coach Freeland. A lot less run up the middle, more getting the quarterback involved. And obviously last year we saw that, last couple of years we saw that with Peyton Porter, but McNally's not known as much for his wheels, but today he's showing him off a little bit. He's doing a great job, I'd say.
McNally back under center. And he's throwing it. And
Bennis open again.
And he catches
it.
What a play.
Big play there for the Mustangs. Jacob Bennis.
What a throw by Rylan McNally there.
And love the play call. Love the aggressiveness from the coaching staff. That'll get the student sections going. You don't see a long touchdown like that often.
Especially a pass play. The Mustangs, way to switch it up by Coach Mike Freeland.
And I've been critical of the coaching staff for years. I've been saying for years we need to get more play action, more of those post routes over the top. And I mean, they did it right. They did it right there. But Bennis was wide open. Great throw from McNally. And that's huge for the Mustangs.
And here they are going for 2. McNally to Joseph Gaiman, and he gets in for the 2-point conversion.
Gaiman's been good in short yardage situations, and he punched it in there. Good on him.
Mustangs are now up 16-0.
Yeah, that's a big play, big drive. And you could tell that Wildcat defense was still a little fatigued. A couple early big plays for the Mustangs and, last long-winded drive. And we'll see the defense again right back out there.
And the Wildcats did not look like they were ready for that play-action pass.
Yeah, they're sending a lot of safeties down, a lot of pressure. Try to stop that run game, like I said earlier. The key to the game was stop the run, but, I mean, maybe it stopped the pass with how McNally's launching them today.
And you do not hear that often.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Freeland was literally quoted last week saying passing is overrated. So maybe a change of philosophy for him.
And, you know, not only that, but when he plays college football, he does run the veer with Air Force.
The video game?
Yes, college football 25.
That's a football guy right there. Major respect for him.
And he loves the veer offense. But look at him expanding his.
Yeah. Expanding that repertoire. Good on Coach Freeland. And he's doing all this while being an excellent AP stats teacher for many juniors and seniors at Portage Central High School.
Noah Klein with the kickoff here. And there it goes.
That one looked a lot better than the last one.
The Wildcats with a decent return to about the 40-yard line there.
And here's Jaden LaFew coming onto the field.
That was Jaken Shar with the return there. A solid return to the 40-yard line. Jaden LaFew looking great out there.
Yeah. He's come a long way in his Portage Central football career. Glad to see him get some reps today. And he can make a big difference in a lot of different situations.
Blake Mahorny out wide. Nolan Jomny under center. Snaps it. And that is
to the fullback there.
Beckham Hodges.
Yeah, the sophomore.
Number 50 at running back. You do not see that very often.
Yeah, he's listed on a roster as O lineman and D lineman. Maybe transitioned to a bit of a fullback role. A little bit of what we see out of a Max Bredesen from the University of Michigan. Kind of versatile guy out there. But stop for one there.
He's definitely got the size.
Yeah. I mean, that size looks like he's got some pretty solid speed. He can make a difference for the Wildcats in the SMAC this year.
He is in the backfield again. Nolan Jomny under center. Snaps it, keeps it, and just goes nowhere.
A solid job by the Mustangs to set the edge there. That was Colin Steele on the tackle. Really good stuff from him. Coming down, setting the edge.
Another big play here from the Wildcats.
The third down signs come up. Mo Bamba starts playing.
3rd and 6.
Student section getting active.
Let's see if the Wildcats go for another throw here.
Yeah. We'll see if this crowd noise makes an impact once again. Wildcats took a second in that huddle there.
Three receivers out wide for the Wildcats. Jomny snaps it and keeps it.
Pressure
looking
incoming.
To throw, and that is caught. Jude Cairns with the catch there. What a great catch by him.
Yeah, creative football there from the Wildcats. Jomny and connects with his receiver there. That was really creative. Good play there for the Wildcats.
Way to move the chains.
That's a big play. The offense is slowing down for a minute there, too. That's a big first down for the Wildcats. See if they can keep it moving here. And I would definitely like to see the Wildcats maybe look to throw it a little bit more, air it out.
I think they need to throw it more on 1st and 2nd down because they get stuck in bad positions on 3rd down, and then it just ends their drive. And that is another keep by Nolan Jomny, a quarterback sneak, and he gets about 6 or 7 yards there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find any way to pick up yards against this Mustang defense, and that's, I mean, the Wildcats are getting creative here, and I think that's what they need to do. Not favored today, so if they can get creative, make some big plays, that'll be huge.
The quarterback sneak has caught the Mustangs out a couple times. Another big gain there by the Wildcats.
We'll see if they maybe load up the middle of that O-line, that D-line, and try to stop that.
Jonathan Baird all the way out at the top of the screen. He hands it off to Beckham again.
He's still up. And that's no scrub tackle either. That's Charlie Gillick. That's a great athlete.
Not only Charlie Gillick, but also a couple other guys in there.
A couple other blue uniforms, A lot of respect gained for Beckham Hodges today. He can play a big role for that Wildcat offense. And this is a big play here, big 3rd down.
3rd and 1. Let's see if the Mustangs can stop them here.
The Wildcats would love to maybe get even in field goal range here and try to punch something in. This first down would be huge.
And it's a quarterback sneak.
Well, that's going to be close. We'll see if they bring the chains out for that one. Nope, they'll move them.
They will move the chains, and it is another first down for the Wildcats.
Man, good push from Jomini and the Wildcats there. And Jomini's showing a lot of heart today. Obviously, he's known for his talents in the baseball field, but yeah, great athlete.
Nolan Jomini with the snap. Pitches it out to number 5. And he is just rocked.
Yeah, good stop from the Mustangs defense there.
Nick DeYoung did not get very many yards there.
Yeah.
It will be 2nd and 12. He actually lost some yards there.
Yeah. That's a big play there. The Wildcats are getting this thing moving. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Wildcats look to air this thing out here. They need a big pickup. And the run game, they've gotten, 3 or 4 yards. They've gotten some solid gains. But, I mean, they need to get close to moving the sticks in this one here.
4:40 left in the 2nd quarter. Jomini under snap. And he hands it off to Beckham Hodges again.
I don't love that play call for the Wildcats.
Gets a couple yards there, but it's still going to be a long 3rd down for the Wildcats here.
I mean, I would have liked to see him maybe take 2 shots at it, try to make a big play happen. But, I mean, the coaching staff knows that's not going to be a big play. That's not going to get towards the sticks. So
let's see if they have something in their bag here.
Yeah. I would also say this could be 4-down territory too. So, yeah, I mean, the whole playbook's open here, I'd say, for the Wildcats.
Nolan Jomini under center. Snaps it. Karen's in motion, and he gets clobbered. That is Brady
Putnam with a huge play. He was right in there. It looked like he was on the blitz there. And he's showing that athleticism.
Let's see what the Wildcats do. It looks like they're going to stay on the field. This is a long 4th down for the Wildcats. Let's see if they can do something here.
That Mustangs offense is rolling right now, so they're just trying to keep him off the field for as long as they can. They're not really even worried about field position.
Let's see if they even snap this ball. I would not be surprised if they just run this clock out.
Yeah.
10 seconds left on the clock, and it does not look like they're going to snap the ball.
Yeah.
That is another timeout by the Wildcats.
Yeah, 3 minutes left. We'll see what clock management comes into play here. This is a big spot.
I think the Wildcats are more worried about the Mustangs scoring again this half.
Yeah, keeping it a 2-possession game would be big. Obviously, they'd love to get a score here. That would be huge. They would love to make it a 1-possession game before half, but 4th and 12 from the 37, I don't know if that's a realistic thought. And the Mustangs really open this thing up if they got to stop on 4th down here.
And I see a Portage Central alumni going down the stands right now, Josh Coleman. He played a big part in this Mustangs football team.
Yeah, he fought through injury. He fought through a lot of things in his career. And, he was a staple of the locker room for a couple of years. He's a really good kid, got a good head on his shoulders. And his brother Ben, carrying on his legacy, had that 4-interception game last week. He's a great player.
Wildcats getting set.
And they're keeping the offense out in the field. We'll see if they got something drawn up here.
4th and 12 here. Jomini snaps it, drops back, rolls out, and chucks it deep.
Into the end zone.
And that is not caught. That almost looked batted down by the Wildcat player, Jude Cairns.
Yeah, solid coverage there. And Jomini kind of forced that one a little bit. He had time to kind of set his feet, but threw on the run, and it was in between a couple receivers, and they just weren't able to come down with it.
The Mustangs go back on the field with 2:56 left, looking to score again before halftime.
They could break this thing right open here. They had that slow start in the first quarter, but I mean, if the Mustangs can get a touchdown here, that would be huge. They would love their chances after that.
And if I am not wrong, the Mustangs do get the ball at the start of the second half.
I believe so, yeah. The Wildcats had that short 3 and out to start the first quarter. So, and you get a touchdown here, maybe get a quick stop and get the ball back. That's a 30-point game at best.
McNally under center. Hands it off to Noe, and Noe.
He's got room.
Big play, and he is gone.
He's gone. Cam Noe
is gone. First play.
Big play.
There's a flag on the play here.
And that's about the 15-yard line. I wonder what they'll get him for. But Cam Noe just breaks through, and he's a freight train out there. No, when he's in the open field, that's a scary sight.
And the flag came out, looked like after he was in the end zone. I'm not sure what the flag is here.
Oh.
There's a sideline warning on the Mustangs, but the touchdown does stand.
That'll be assessed on, I believe, the kickoff. But, I mean, the Mustangs getting excited for their guy, Cam Noe. It'd be tough coming off a long day of, Algebra 2, AP stats, history, and you got to go tackle Cam Noe in the open field. I would not love to do that. That's scary.
So let's see if the Mustangs can get it here from the 3-yard line. As they go for 2 for the 3rd time.
And Joseph Gaiman's going to come on for Ludwig. Looks like they're not going to go with or they will go with the 3-back approach this time. It's going to be Gaiman instead of Ludwig.
The Mustangs have called a timeout here. So we will be back in action when they are back.
And we're getting words of fans at home are having trouble keeping up with the down and to go markers here. We'll be sure to bring accurate information here. Brought to you by PCTV.
Mr. Rozankovich, we will have that fixed for you. There's no issue there. And Nolan Bloomquist
punched it again
through into the end zone.
And the Matawans can't stop anything on that 2-point conversion right now. The Mustangs are rolling. This offense looks great after that slow start they had.
The boys down there are excited.
Yeah. I mean, they're rolling, doing everything right, making all the right plays.
You know, they started off a little rough, but they fought through adversity.
Yeah, flawless stuff these last couple drives. And, come playoff time, they're going to need that. Last year they were outmatched, but they won't really be outmatched in any playoff games until maybe if they see someone in the state finals got a really solid squad. So fighting through adversity early on and be able to score against, what a lot of people believe is an inferior team, that's big for the Mustangs. And
Noah Klein going to kick off again.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get a little bit more net yardage here. Pin him back a little bit more than he has been so far. As he's capable of better than those first 2 kicks today.
2:45 left.
Yeah, it's been a flawless second quarter for the Mustangs. And this drive, we'll see if the the Wildcats try taking it at halftime and try to get aggressive. I feel like you got to try to get one back here.
I agree.
You're not playing to not lose by a lot. You're playing to try to win this game. So
this Mustang side is loud, and Noah Klein with not the best kick.
Yeah, a little bit of a squib there.
But it is juggled by Blake Mahorny. Wildcats keep the ball there and get the ball around the 29-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see if they throw out that squib kick a little bit more today. As it looked to work out there, Wildcats weren't expecting it.
Nolan Jomny here. Let's see if he can cook something up on this drive.
Yeah.
He had a great game last week, I heard, against Norix.
Yeah. Big win for the Wildcats. And that Mattawan student section is looking to get wild here. So
Jomny snaps it, hands it off to Will Peterson, I believe, but it is a big pile down there.
Yeah, I think the Wildcats should get some play action going on these early downs. As running up the middle, they might get a gain of 3 or 4 like they just did, but it's the second and third downs that the Mustang defense has just proved to be the better force today.
2nd and 6 here for the Wildcats at the 33-yard line.
Coming to that 2-minute mark. Obviously, there's no 2-minute warning in MHSAA football.
The Wildcats need a big play here, but they go for the quarterback sneak once again for about 2 yards.
Just a confusing call again. I mean, the Mustangs were loading up the middle of that line there. That they had a lot of guys in the box. I mean,
and that is a timeout by the Mustangs.
Yeah.
I think they want the ball back.
Yeah, the Mattawan was trying to take that in the halftime, it looked like, based on those play calls. But the Mustangs are getting aggressive. They say, it's homecoming. Let's give our fans something to cheer about. Let's hang 60 on them, I think is what Enders is saying. And a big third down here.
And the music is on once again. Third down signs are up.
Yeah. That student section getting loud. Stripe out today. And it looks like they executed it pretty well. Obviously not a great view from the press box, but I would love to see the bird's eye of that.
As what we can see, it looks like it's a pretty decent student section, and they did their job so far.
And look at this Mustang defense. They're loving it. They're loving this third down hype, and they're feeling themselves right now.
And they start the music once again.
Yeah. Just keeping it going. They're relentless.
1:56 left in the half. 3rd and 5. Huge play here. The Mustangs have one more timeout.
Yeah, not in the shotgun. Johnny's under center here.
And he drops back. And he. In the hands of Nolan Bloomquist. He just can't connect there.
Yeah, he was to the house if he makes that play. He's frustrated with himself.
The Mustangs will be getting the ball back again.
Yeah. Talked to Bloomquist this morning. He was very excited about today's game, and, I mean, he's played a big role. Defense, offense, special teams, all facets of the game. He's putting in a great performance.
He's also a great captain, great leader out there.
Yeah. He's the definition. I mean, the leaders of this team, I think, are what makes the Mustangs so great. You got 4 guys that are just all great leaders in Gillick, McNally, Bloomquist, and Gaiman.
He lets it go, and it is at about the 33-yard line, picked up by number 28, Jack Hansen. And the great athlete Kai Jensen. He's been getting a lot of reps today, which Mattawan's not very happy about, but he's showing. I mean, he's a great punter.
He's doing his job. Yeah, he's doing his job out there.
1:40 left. Mustangs at the 33.
Yeah. And the last 2 drives, they haven't really had to march it down like they normally do. It's just been 2 huge plays after that Bennis 50-plus yard touchdown and the Cam Noe touchdown.
And Rylan McNally with another pass play. And
he's got room!
Bloomquist
wow!
Keeps on going. Tackled by number 50, Beckham Hodges.
And a little bit of a swing route. Bloomquist coming out of the backfield. And I'm loving the game from Coach Freeland and Coach Enders today. This is beautiful.
Great throw by McNally. Almost picked off, but great catch by Nolan Bloomquist and way to take it down the field.
A lot of teams up 24 are going to try to control the clock, slow it down a little bit. But Coach Enders and Coach Freeland are saying we need to throw the ball later in the season. We're going to need these reps, and we want to stack it on them. Love the aggression.
McNally under center, pitches it to Bloomquist. Bloomquist out wide, comes back in, Keeps cutting
Oh,
in, and that is a
Nolan
touchdown.
Bloomquist,
for
the
Nolan
Onions.
Bloomquist.
Unbelievable. What a game so far from Bloomquist. And there's a little bit of a... I thought he clearly got in. Maybe we don't have the best angle here in the press box, but... I mean, he almost comes up with the interception. He has the big reception. He's fielding punts. He's all over the place today.
Not sure what Stripes are doing here.
Yeah. And
Bloomquist with 2 huge plays.
they're going to say they're down at the 1. That's interesting. Whoa! They're saying he fumbled.
You know, I'm going to have to go back and watch that later.
Yeah,
because
I didn't see that on the field, but wow. And the Wildcats breathe a sigh of relief there, as they're hoping this game's perhaps still in striking distance.
Let's see what the Wildcats do here.
Yeah.
If they're just going to run this clock out, or they're
know,
going to take a shot.
Yeah, obviously the last drive just did not go their way, so we'll see if they try to just take it into halftime and figure something else out.
If I was the Wildcats, I'd think about kneeling the ball here. Jomny on about the 19-yard line. Runs it down the middle once again.
Pick of about 4 or 5 there. And we got the play up here in the booth. It was a good run by Bloomquist, but...
And, you know, we're not quite seeing it. 1 second as we turn the brightness up all the way.
It's an interesting angle, as that was Colton Overmeyer kind of blocking our view, but...
And the ball is out.
Yeah, it looked like it came loose just before the goal line there.
Just unlucky from Bloomquist there.
It was a tough angle for us at the 50. Well, good catch by the Stripes there. Make that call. And it looks like we're going to halftime. What a half there from the Mustangs.
We are going to log off for now, and we will be back for the second half.
Yeah.
As we watch our homecoming halftime go.
Yeah, stay tuned for homecoming here. I mean, don't go away just yet. We got some action coming your way on the field.
And we will be back later. Welcome back to PCTV's coverage of Portage Central boys football. Currently, the Portage Central Mustangs lead against the Mattawan Wildcats 24-0. The Wildcats need to find something here in the second half to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful end of that first half from Portage Central. The offense started a little slow, and then at the end of the half, we had that controversial call. We went down to the student section, talked to some guys, talked to some fans.
And
weren't happy with the call.
Not only that, but we also looked back at it, and for the second time, stripes. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a questionable call, but if the Mustangs offense keep moving like that, I don't think it'll matter too much in the end of the game.
But everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, yeah. And as we move into this second half, let's talk about some of the keys to the game. For the Mustangs, I think it's going to be stay creative and stay aggressive. Don't get one-dimensional. They were throwing the ball a little bit, getting it to the outside on runs, being really creative, which I really like from the Mustangs. And they can build up a huge lead if they keep doing that. And then for Mattawan, defensively they got to figure something out because they were doing solid up the middle, which was the key to the game early on, but they're going to beat on the outside. They're going to beat over top. So we'll see if Mattawan is able to adjust defensively. And I think also maybe throwing it on earlier down, try to generate some big plays.
And the Mustangs will be returning the ball here at the start of the second half.
And the Mustangs lead over their opponents, moves to 222-0.
Thank you for that.
So we'll see if the Wildcats can be the first team to get on the board in the second half.
Kai Jensen kicking this one off.
He's been one of the most impressive players of the game for the Wildcats. He's done a good job.
And one of the Wildcats I do see on the sideline that was quiet in the first half for a reason, Patrick Doherty is hurt.
Yeah, that's a big loss because he's a great player. So
Cam Noe on the return, and he gets to the 25 and he breaks loose.
Wow!
And he gets hit hard.
Yeah, gets right back up. Then that's a solid return.
That was a hard hit by the kicker, Kai Jensen.
Yeah, he better get a helmet sticker after this game. I'm loving how Kai Jensen's playing. He's the type of guy you want in your team. At the kicker position, he's punting. He's doing everything it takes. And it's tough to do both of those. You've seen, people don't do that at the next level because it's so difficult to kick and punt. So major respect to Jensen for that.
And he's making big plays, big hits.
Yeah. And he's doing his thing on the soccer field, too.
Sure
multifaceted.
Is. McNally hands it off to Noe.
He's got room.
Breaks loose.
Oh.
And tackled. Gains about 14 on that one.
And great tackle there from Mattawan. I can't really tell who that was.
We have a cramp on the field for the Wildcats.
I believe that's either David Word or Caden Jomini. I couldn't quite tell.
That is.
Oh, sorry. That is Jacob Schauer. Great tackle here on Cam Noe. Hopefully it's just a cramp and he's able to get right back out there.
He jogged right off the field, so I think it might have just been a cramp.
Yeah.
McNally saying the play. They snap. See what he can do here.
Yeah, he's been cool, calm, and collected this game and this season so far. I think a big improvement of last year is he kind of pressed things at times in some tough matchups.
Back to Noe again. Gains around 6 yards on that one. They are now at the 39-yard line.
That's an underrated ability of a running back, especially one of Cam Noe's size. Fall forward. He's done that a couple times this game, and he's got a couple extra yards, which have been big for the Mustangs. And second and short, 40 to go. The whole playbook's open here. So we'll see if Coach Enders has got something creative cooking up here.
On the 39, McNally under center. Noe in the backfield. He gets the ball again, and that is a first down for the Mustangs. As they get to the 34-yard line.
And this is where the Mustangs are lethal. Once we get into that final third, maybe the red zone area too. We'll see if Coach Schultz and that Mattawan coaching staff have something dialed up. They tried sending pressure. They tried bringing safeties down. Ever since that first quarter, not much has really worked defensively for the Wildcats.
McNally pitches it to Bloomquist. Bloomquist breaks through And that is a
The ball carrier vision on this
touchdown
kid.
for the running back, Nolan Bloomquist.
No doubt about that one. He dropped the ball about 8 steps into the end zone this time. And a great run from Bloomquist. Mustangs up 30 now.
Let's see if the Mustangs go for 2 here. It looks like they're going to kick it.
Yeah. Carter Hunnick. Oh.
Maybe not.
Oh.
No, McNally runs back
Okay,
into the huddle. The Mustangs are excited in the student section.
Great job by Noah Landite and Kenny Fillion hauling the flags there.
And I just saw A.J. Giebel from the soccer team come. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him, man.
Great kid. Out to Ludwig. Ludwig is in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That would be Luke Ludwig.
Sorry. Yeah. Very sorry to all the fans at home.
Luke is a great player.
Yeah. Jake was a solid player. Yeah, Luke Ludwig, man, he is a really good player, running back. With the rise of Cam Noe, I mean, offensively, they kind of overlap a little bit, but Luke's still able to make a lot of plays out there. And as I said earlier, next season he's going to be a huge part of this team.
He also makes a big impact on the defensive side.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this running back room is just so deep all around. You got, 5 guys that can be a starting running back on any team in the SMAC.
Klein looking to kick this one back off.
Yeah. Blake Mahorny's taking the last couple for the Wildcats. We'll see if he gets back there again.
Klein.
32-0 for the Mustangs. They've had a couple 50-point wins recently. We'll see if they can stack on yet another one.
10:09 left in the third quarter. Klein looking to kick this one off.
Boom.
Another squib kick.
Yep.
And it's a fumble.
They have trouble with it again.
And he's just lit up by Luke Ludwig and Colin Steele. 2 great players there.
Yeah. Hey, Colin Steele does a lot for the Mustangs. He's an unsung hero in a lot of facets. The sophomore, he's always been a great athlete, and he's shown it today. I think he could get a lot bigger of a role as the season moves on. Jomini back under center. The Wildcats need to play here. It's as simple as that.
And they go for – it looked like they had trouble with the handoff there. They got it off, though, to number 8.
Mustang
Will
defense
Peterson.
happy about that one. Looks like that was Grant Henry on the tackle yet again. Doing a solid job on that outside linebacker role.
Second and 10 here for the Wildcats. This is where the Wildcats need to maybe take a shot.
Yeah.
Pass it a couple times here. And that's what they do. And that is almost picked off by Charlie Gillick.
Got a good spot there from Gillick. Just wasn't able to get to caress it, but, solid job from Gillick there. And another third down. The student section's getting active. We'll see what each team's got dialed up here. We'll see if the Mustangs look to bring some pressure. They've gone kind of back and forth on these third downs of maybe dropping a bunch of guys back, having a 4-man rush, or sending guys. We'll see what happens here. So they've got, looks like 4 on the line, and then Gillick up close.
Jomini drops back, lets it go.
Boom!
And he is tackled short of the first down by Ben Coleman. Caden Jomini with the catch there. Brother to brother there.
Yeah.
Just wasn't enough. Looks like Kai Jensen will be kicking this one back to Nolan Bloomquist for a big number again.
As we got a sec here, I want to talk about that halftime homecoming. Very shocking result, as we had 2 of the pairings that were kind of 50-50. We had Max Bailey, Delaney O'Reilly, and then Eon Hearn, Aaliyah Castro. It was Delaney O'Reilly and Aaliyah. Very interesting.
That is very interesting. As Nolan Bloomquist slips, but that kick by Kai kind of just rolled out, and it rolled out quite far ways.
Yeah. Interesting to change up what he's been doing. Maybe it could have been a missed ball, but still works out well for Jensen.
Student section is loud and active right now.
Early chance for, that is number 88, Adamu Salifu. They want him in early, but, I mean, yeah, we'll see if he sees the field here.
McNally under snap, pitches it. Cole Curtis.
Oh!
He is fast.
No one in the secondary. There's 10 yards between him and the defender.
Big play after big play from the Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, it's unstoppable right now. This offense, almost as good as it ever has. This Mustang offense this year is the best I've seen in my high school tenure and in all my years going to Portage Central games. I'm loving the offense from the coaching staff to the players. They got all the right guys to make this offense elite right now.
I like how versatile they are playing today.
Yeah. And, I mean, we got 6 running backs. 6 guys I think could start on almost any team in the SMAC. The depth of this team is unbelievable, and I think that shows why the Mustangs can wrap up 40, 50 points on any given night.
McNally to Bloomquist, and it's a free 2 points every single time.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking earlier, it's tough to not have Sean Myers. We don't need him right now. Every time we get the ball past the 40-yard line, the Mustangs just punch it in, 2-point conversion, easy as pie.
It almost looks like the Wildcats aren't even trying on the 2-point conversion.
It's flawless execution there from the Mustangs. 40-0. They broke this thing open. Not the first quarter they wanted, but ever since then it's been just completely smooth sailing. And some of the Mattawan fans started to empty out here.
And I don't blame them. Yeah. This game would be a tough watch if I was a Mattawan student.
Yeah. And as a Portage Central student, haven't seen a game like this in a long time from the other side.
Nothing makes you feel better than just whooping some butt.
Yeah, I mean, homecoming night against a rival. I mean, you can tell they weren't distracted by the homecoming week. You know, you see that with a lot of teams. Homecoming week, they kind of lax a little bit. Maybe Mattawan, an opponent, they could underestimate. But this is a rivalry game. This is a SMAC conference game. These boys came out ready to play, and I'm very impressed with the Mustangs today.
And I like how the Mustangs are focusing on themselves. They don't care about what Matawan's doing. Yeah. They're getting better. They're making themselves better, and they're not stopping.
Yeah, I mean, you can't worry about what's happening on the other side of the field. You got to come out and produce, do what you need to do every game. That squib once again.
That is Jacob Schar on the return, and it is a good return out to the 44-yard line.
And the return game's been kind of the only way the Wildcats have gotten the ball moving of recent. Is they had a couple pickups early in the half. And you see another cramp there. The Mattawan guys starting to wear down a little bit.
They're tired.
Yeah. It's a physically imposing team the Mustangs have this year. Which when you look at some of the teams, you know, out east, you look at like an Orchard Lake St. Mary team, they'll probably have to go through if they want that elusive state title. I mean, they got the guys to match up with any team in D2 for sure.
Jomini under center. And he drops back, rolling out. He keeps it and goes down. Dangerous tackle by Joseph Gaiman there.
I see a little bit of Oklahoma's John Mateer in Jomini's game, kind of that gritty quarterback style. Obviously, Jomini hasn't really been able to produce too much through the air today, but we'll see if they can get some stuff going late and score the first points of the season on the Mustangs.
As he gains 3 yards on that play, it is 2nd and 7. from the 43-yard line.
And that scoreless streak's still going. I mean, it's 40-0, but the Mustangs would love to say we kept scoreless through the entire regular season or through to this game. So this would be huge if they can keep Mattawan scoreless here. We talk about records.
Jomini snaps it and doesn't really do anything. I'm not sure what the play was there.
Yeah, some head-scratching play calling here from the Mattawan coaching staff. I mean, if I'm on that Mattawan sideline, I'm saying let's start airing some stuff out. Let's explore a little bit. It's a 40-point game right now. I mean, even earlier, try some stuff. I mean, obviously I'm not on the coaching staff. I don't know what's going on with that team. I don't know what their limitations or strengths might be inside the locker room, but I mean, who knows?
Maybe they feel like they can get this run game back.
Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah.
6:05 left on the clock in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they would need to get that run game going for some
and here they go,
success.
Trying to air it out. And Jomini gets out and releases it.
Wow.
Wow, what a play by Nolan Jomini there. Yeah. And what a catch by number 12, Jude Cairns.
Yeah, I mean, Jomini, his O-line didn't hold up too well there. The Mustangs were right in the backfield. Testament to the Mustangs' depth on that D-line, but great job. He's been rolling up to the right a lot today, and then makes a cross-body throw to the open receiver. Solid play.
Jomini has had to roll out almost every single time he has wanted to throw the ball today.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a really decent job for the amount of pressure the Mustangs are getting right now. Really, another sideline interference call. Some confused faces on the Mustang sideline.
1st and 10 here for the Wildcats on the 42-yard line. Wildcats have 15 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, a little bit slow to get out here. Wonder if there's something creative planned up here.
Maybe they're just running this clock out.
Yeah, it's possible they could be trying to limit the damage.
And Jomini does not go very far at all.
I mean, with plays like that, it certainly looks to me like they're just trying to limit the damage.
At that point, honestly, you may as well knee the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care how much I'm down personally. If I'm on that coaching staff, I'm trying to air the ball out here. Say we did something all the other teams weren't able to do so far this season. That's get on the board against this stifling Mustang defense.
Second and 8 here. 4:45 left in the third quarter.
They had been throwing a couple receivers out there, and looks like a guy jumped there on the Mattawan O-line. Oh, sorry, timeout.
It's another late timeout. I'm not sure why, but
yeah.
We will be back in around 30 seconds.
We'll be back shortly. We are back. 2nd and 8 here for the Wildcats. They're moving the ball a little bit here.
Jomini under center. Snaps it. Rolling out.
Rolls out right again and then just throws it away.
I
Whoa.
I don't think he threw it away. I think his arm got hit.
Yeah, and there looks like there's a little scuffle there, possibly on the sidelines.
And there is a flag, on the play. Couldn't really hear the ref there.
Yeah, we'll see what the officiating crew's got for us here. Wow.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty on the Mustangs again. And that, those kind of plays could cost them in the later end of the season.
Yeah, the referee didn't specify what the call was there, but I'd imagine it was either an unnecessary roughness or a late hit there on the sideline, as we didn't really have an angle to see what happened there. But, yeah, so 22 yards to go. The Mustangs haven't seen this too often, an opposing team in the red zone.
And honestly, Mattawan has a kicker, so if they can get this in range, they could possibly be the first points against the Mustangs
that scoreless streak. So, I mean, I think the Mustangs are going to be flying around here trying to stop this from happening. Costly penalty there.
3:55 left. Mattawan is trying to start a chant, but it just does not sound good.
I want to give a shout-out to Alan Murazin in the Mattawan student section. He's got some big matches coming tomorrow in the SMAC tournament. He's very excited for today's game. See his Wildcats get in action.
Number 50 on the carry, Beckham Hodges, gets 2 yards.
Yeah, he's gotten the ball a lot today. Mattawan running backs haven't really been kind of quiet. Maybe that's the coaching staff saying, the Mustangs have great linebackers. They got a great interior D-line. Let's try to get creative with our run game, but, I mean.
They seem to be running it down the middle a lot, which hasn't been working much for them today. Jomini snaps it. Kind of just coasts back and then
wow, swarmed. Look at all the blue jerseys in there. That's a huge play.
That's a play by Wyatt Edick coming from the edge.
Wow. That's a name right there. Good for him. He's always known for his swag on the field. A big third down here. Mustangs look to take him out of field goal range. We haven't really seen Jensen take kicks in. Didn't really see too much of a warm-up from him either, so.
Looked like he was warming up the punt quite a bit.
Yeah.
And, that's what he did a lot, so props to him for getting the right kind of warm-up in.
We'll see what his range is.
Jomini hands it off, and it's just going to be, let's see what they can do here.
Yeah. We'll see if Jensen comes out, and
he does, but there's a Wildcat down on the field. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Hope the best for him.
You never like seeing a guy down on the field.
Yeah.
4th and 8. Jensen's looking to kick this from 23.
Yeah, I think you have no choice but to kick it here. I mean, you're trying to get points on the board, especially at this point in the game. This would be big for team morale, I'd say, for Mattawan.
Could you imagine the scenes if there was a blocked field goal here?
Yeah, and that's what I think Coach is talking about in the huddle there on the field. I think, let's make a play.
They don't want points against them.
Yeah. Let's do anything we can. And last week in college football, the NFL, we saw a lot of blocked kicks. Maybe it's just in the air right now, the blocked kicks. So we'll see what range Jensen has. I think a lot's in the balance here on this kick. Not something you hear a lot in a 40-0 game. This looks to be about a 35-yarder. The student section's getting loud.
They don't want points on the board for the Wildcats. Jensen kicks it, and
it's through.
Good. And those are the first points that the Mustangs have given up. But, it's okay.
Yeah.
They held them to a field goal, and it's only 3 points. The score is 40-3.
And the Mattawan student section goes wild. And you can see kind of the energy sucked out of this PC side here. All good things have to come to an end. A beautiful streak from the Mustangs. Unbelievable defense. Testament to how great this defense is. But It's sad to see that streak end.
You know,
It was a generational run there.
it was
going to
happen at some point.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's devastating, but you can't worry too much about that. You just got to worry about wins and losses at a point. And we'll see if the Mustangs get the stifling defense up throughout the regular season despite letting up some points here tonight. And it wasn't against Forest Hills. It wasn't against East Lansing. It was against Mattawan. So that one probably hurts a little bit more for these Mustangs.
Mattawan student section got really excited for that.
Yeah. That's what they were holding out for. They were waiting to see some points. They wanted to be the first. I mean, they can say they're the only team that scored on Portage Central this year. So that's something the Wildcats can hang their head on a little bit, as funny as it might sound.
Jensen with the kick.
Kid's got to be feeling himself right now after he's having a big game, put some points on the board.
That's Cam Noe on the return, going to the right. And he gets to about the 27-yard line.
Ooh. That was Bloomquist and Mahorny over there on the sideline getting a little bit chippy. And we'll see if Coach Enders stays aggressive. We'll see if he keeps McNally's going to stay in here.
And the clock is running. They have a running clock going here.
Interesting.
Trying to get the game over, it appears. I guess they're just saying that it's out of reach.
Yeah,
and
I wonder.
The Mattawan Wildcats are not good enough.
Yeah, usually the margin's a little bit bigger for that. Uh-oh.
McNally. Ooh. Off the fingertips of Cole Curtis.
That only had two guys there running a route. Looked like that was Edick over top there, and then Tomes on the wheel route. But good coverage there from the Wildcats. Close that one off.
2nd and 10 here for the Mustangs. They do have to snap the ball before the end of the third.
Yeah, most starters still in. McNally's still in, but the Mustangs starting to get some other guys some reps here. Good to see, as they need their depth going in late in the season as injuries might stack
keeps
up.
Pushing through, and that will be it for the end of the third quarter. But I think, and they will move the chains.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll see you at the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back with the cha-cha slide.
Let's see if they continue. They do continue the running clock this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's an agreed upon thing by the coaches. Mattawan may be looking to keep that point differential in a.
Well, I think it actually has to be agreed on by both coaches.
Oh yeah.
And it is ran by
number
number 20, Aiden Huber, and he is
that's
gone.
One. How many guys
make
can
it
they have
7
in this running back room? How many guys? Over and over and over again. Aiden Huber this time. This is unbelievable. I mean, I keep forgetting about guys in this running back room that are just beasts. Aiden Huber, just burst into the open field. The hole made by the O-line was huge. And there was no stopping him when he got in open field. Kid's got some wheels on him.
Looks like they're going for two again. Not going to let Carter Hunnicky kick quite yet.
They've got a they've got a good streak going on the 2-point conversion so far today. They've looked unstoppable there. And again with the 3 running back look. McNally picked off,
but
and they signal it dead.
It's a 2-point conversion, so.
Did he take a knee? I didn't see.
That might just be an MHSA rule.
And the band's not even playing the fight song at this point. They got it through the PA system. Get the band some water, man. They're playing too much today. And we'll see if Portage Central can continue that streak of hanging 50. That's a lot of drives in a row with scores. I don't know the exact number at this point, but.
And it always seems like the first play of a new quarter.
Yeah. You would think it'd be like late in the drive, they could kind of grit it down, but there's been so many big plays for the Mustangs this season, and it feels like they make holes, they get through the secondary, and I think that's a product of teams just, sending DB, sending safeties down and blitzing a lot. That's really the only way to stop that Mustangs run game.
And they hit those holes hard.
Yeah. They open up big holes, and they hit them real well.
Noah Klein kicking this one off.
Oh! Hunnicky gets in there. And the Mustangs get it! Oh! How do you do? The creativity by the Mustangs today.
And it looks like they're calling it out of bounds.
Interesting.
Interesting call by Stripes there.
Yeah. I felt like the Mustangs were on that well before that ball caromed out of bounds.
And that was actually Brady Putnam with the kick.
Yeah. So they will say it went out of bounds.
A little bit questionable.
I guess they would say the ball crossed the plane of the out of bounds before it was recovered by the Mustangs, but that was beautiful. I don't know if I would have put that on film if I'm the Mustangs. You could use that in a big moment, but that was a fun play. We'll take a look at it here in the booth.
Jomini under center. Oh, that is not Jomini under center. That is, he is not on the team. Not on the roster. Number 84.
Very interesting. We've got the play up here. And that beats me.
As we put this in slow-mo here.
It looks like our view of what we had in the field looks about the same on the broadcast here.
That might be because the camera's right under us, but not sure.
I mean, it's an interesting angle, so I guess the argument would be that the ball crossed the plane to go out of bounds, but
still questionable.
Yeah, very interesting. Good job by the Mustangs to fall on that one either way. Another third down. And seeing a lot of guys get some extra reps here, but I mean a lot of starters still out here. You still got
Joseph Gaiman, Ben Coleman, Nolan Bloomquist.
Terrion Lipsy still out there.
Carter Hunnicky,
yeah.
Charlie Gillick,
yeah.
Luke Ludwig. I mean, the list goes on and on.
I mean, yet again, I keep going back to a testament to the depth of this team. And
that
just
is
wrapped
a
up right away.
Oh, not a fumble.
And the Mustangs defense bounces back. And
Joseph Gaiman not happy with the call there as he thinks he recovered the ball.
Yeah. Coach Ender's not happy with it either, it looks like. And I believe it's also Coach Oss on the sideline giving the ref an earful there.
And they will be punting the ball once again.
Yeah, major respect to Jensen here. He's getting a lot of work in this game.
Bloomquist
Whoa.
catches it, breaks
Oh!
2, 3, 4, flag on the play.
Yeah, there's a block going way out of bounds. The Mustang involved in that was Haneke. It looks like he was getting thrown way out of bounds. He was over at the Mattawan bench.
Let's see what the call is here.
That was a wacky play there.
Another good return by Nolan Bloomquist.
Yeah. Yeah, special teams could be big here for the Mustangs as we go into the playoffs. They lost a lot of talent on the special teams, but they've looked good so far this year, and especially with that conversion rate from the two-point conversion. And the rest will converse about this one, about the flag, it looks like. I believe it would be unnecessary roughness out of bounds.
On Carter Hunt.
I couldn't tell if it was on the Mattawan guy or if it was on Haneke, but
I believe it is on Mattawan.
yeah. Yeah, and Coach Ender's not happy with that one. Looks like it's gonna be on the Mustangs. Yeah.
It will be on the Mustangs. There is 2 penalties on the play, but they will offset each other.
I didn't quite catch what he said. I wonder if it was the same 2 guys going at it.
And I believe the Mustangs just called a timeout.
You talk things over here, regroup, and we'll see if they start bringing in some of the bench guys here. Looks like Brady Putnam's going to get some reps in here at quarterback, and then he's got Coder DeBaja under center.
Charlie Gillick is out. Rylan McNally is out.
Yeah, love to see it here for the Mustangs. Get some guys involved. And everyone's getting a lot of reps so far this season. I mean, with just how many guys, with how big these wins have been for the Mustangs. Some confusion here from the Mustang sideline. It's a full substitution.
We don't see this very often. Looks like.
Oh, it's the defense coming back out. Wait.
And they will Yeah,
we actually didn't step on it.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Why is the power cord? Oh. Power cord. Not a great punt there by Kai Jensen, and we are sorry again for the difficulties.
Yeah, there's been some technical difficulties, some weird stuff going on in this press box today. Really interesting.
Friendly ghost in here or something.
Yeah. And after a weird turn of events, the Mustangs will keep the ball.
8 minutes left at the 45-yard line.
Looks like it was a mass substitution. Got the second stringers in now.
It is Brady Putnam at quarterback, and he hands it off to Joseph Gaiman.
Good pick up there from Joe. And a little bit about Joe. He's a great kid. Member of that PCTV class, brought to you by PCTV. He's a great kid on and off the field, and especially, you know, he waits his turn. He does all the right things on the field for the Mustangs.
Putnam under center. Snaps it, hands it off to Gaiman again, and
He's got room.
And the ref, get out of the way. Gaiman just keeps pushing forward with another huge gain.
That was a gain of about 20 there. And the Mattawan secondary linebackers, D-line, they all just look worn down by the relentlessness of the Mustang offense.
And it just does not stop.
Yeah. Just running it down their throat. Here we go, putting them under center. Ooh. False start there.
False start.
I'll go on Tristan Gates.
5-yard penalty. First down.
And this Mattawan coaching staff and student section really happy about the 3 points they were able to put up. I mean, you can tell still have some energy despite the 43-point
Not
deficit.
enough energy as Gaiman with another long run.
Yeah, good work from Gaiman here. He's been a little bit of he's turned into a workhorse back on this drive, which the Mustangs don't really do. They got a bunch of guys they can rotate in and out. Shows just, I mean, the depth of that running back room. It's unbelievable.
He gets the ball again, and he just does not stop going.
He's not going down. Good pick up there from Gaiman.
You got to think the kid's tired. That's 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Great runs
And
by Gaiman as he comes out of the game.
That's going to be Grant Henry coming in. Another guy in that running back room. I feel like it just keeps going. They keep getting new guys
just keeps
out
on
there.
coming.
Yeah. It's like a clown car. I see some Bloomquist jerseys in the stands. They got to be happy with his performance today. He had a game out there.
He sure did have a game. Those would be his grandparents. And Putnam keeps the ball for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, great to see him having a game like this in front of some extended family members. Good for him. Always a pleasure to perform in front of your family members, whatever it is. Second and 7 here for Portage Central. Putnam yet to throw one in this one.
He hands it off to 14, Joey Espinoza.
I believe that's either 10 or 11 running backs that have gotten in for the Mustangs today. You don't see that every day.
3 minutes and 50 seconds left as the ball is on the 9-yard line in 3rd and 4 for the Mustangs.
And here goes the student section leaving.
Getting ready to rush the field.
Not leaving McCamley Knight. In fact, they're actually entering.
They are just exiting the stands.
In a way. Another false start there for the Mustangs.
It will now be 3rd and 9 for the Mustangs from the 14.
As we're looking at some takeaways from this game, I want to talk about overall this Mustang run game and the creativity of the PC offense overall. And they were able to air it out, run to the outside a little bit, and I mean, just they were fooling the Mattawan defense at all stops as they were blitzing early. And I think as we move on, as you face some powerful teams, I think having that offensive creativity is going to be huge.
Grant Henry gets tackled there.
And we got a 4th down here.
So he gains 1 yard on that play, and it looks like the offense is going to stay out there.
Yeah.
To see if they can reach 50
Yeah.
points
I
for the fifth game
was
in a
going
row.
to say I would have liked to see Honeyke maybe get a rep here on a field goal, but I mean they want to hang 50 on homecoming in this rivalry game.
Putting them hands it off, and they just don't go very far on that one.
And Mattawan will get the ball back. They would love to put another score up on the board, but we'll see. They just take this thing slowly to the end and let the storm reign on the field.
Minute 50 left. Number 84 back in at quarterback. Not sure who he is.
Yeah.
Not on the roster.
I wonder if it's maybe a freshman or JV player that got the call
And he keeps it,
today's game.
and he gains a couple yards on that play.
And he looks to be a solid athlete. This could be sort of an origin story for the future of Mattawan football. Let's look ahead to next week. I'll be back on the call for you guys, bringing the Portage Northern football game, and that's going to be a fun matchup. What do you got about that, Marshall?
Honestly, it's another rivalry game, and PC is coming for blood.
Yeah. That's what I've heard from this team. And you look at Greg Patrick there for the Huskies. Notre Dame commit. He's going to be tough to stop. It's going to be tough to maybe get in the backfield like they did today against him. The Huskies taking on Gull Lake tonight. Not sure what the score is there. They are 3-1 this season with wins over Midland, Mattawan, and Lakefield, and they had a 49-21 win against Mattawan. So,
And their only loss is a great team, Orchard Lake St. Mary's.
yeah, 41-0. But the Mustangs look to have the advantage defensively based on the transitive property.
84 snaps it, and it
And
looks like that will be the game.
What a game all around for the Mustangs. Unbelievable performance, and I mean they've got momentum. This is one of the best teams we've seen in recent SMAC history. Great stuff all around.
Thank you for tuning in to the exclusive coverage of Mustang boys football on the Portage Central YouTube channel powered by PCTV. Portage Central hits the road next week.
Though it'll be here.
Oh, no, it will be home next week against Portage Northern next Friday. For me and my partner, Nolan Rozankovich, I'm Marshall Neumann, signing off.
It's been a pleasure. Signing off.